Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mini Kit Monday with Becky and Dolly and myself. Now, I have a lot of scraps. These are the strips from one of the earlier pages that I did this month. And I have this sheet that you could cut apart. And I really love the different colors on that. And I'm laying that aside to use. I think those two go together. And then I have these. And I have this one full sheet left. So we're going to play with these two. And I'm just going to lay them up at the top and bottom. And I thought, well, since that bottom piece was already ripped, I thought I better rip the top just to kind of match. I remember ripping my papers all the time when not when I used to scrapbook, when I scrapbooked a long time ago, probably 20 years or more, I used to rip my paper. I'm thinking maybe I didn't have a cutter back then. All right, so I'm going to use 2 3x4s. And I already took some scrap paper and mounted them. And I'm going to stick a photo mount down on the bottom too. Now, I went ahead off camera, took some of those little pieces that I had and made them into banners, just to give some color on the left-hand side, and my photos will be on the right-hand side. And all the colors of these papers blend. They just match. And I just love that. It's soft and colorful. And I like that. It kind of reminds me of Easter colors. Now, since the paper on top has all of the words, like autumn and remember, our family, I figured I better pick out some ephemera out of the ephemera pack I have this month. Anything that would go with harvest or autumn or, stuff like that. Isn't that cute? You just never know what kind of scraps you will have in your collection, and just go with it. Just put them on your page and just start playing. It's fun to create different styles and different layouts, and that's the Pink Fresh Studio, the ephemera that I had, and these are the pieces that I picked out, and I'm going to stick that there, and it'll carry up the blue from the bottom and then the blue in that 3. I do end up using a bracket from Close to My Heart. I really been enjoying trying to use all these brackets, and and it adds a little bit of a different detail to your layout that I love. My favorite thing is using 2 around a title or your journaling. And then this time I'm just putting it with my photo down on the bottom, and it kind of pulls all of that in. I'm going to use this little tag just to add something to these busy papers. And there's just that one leaf in the ephemera. Stick that in there. I picked up a technique that I haven't done for a while from Ronnie Sue Scrapper. She uses twine and she kind of droops it around the tag and then glue a little squiggly, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I thought, oh, that is so cute. So that's what I'm going to do toward the end. I'm going to lace some the thick crochet thread, the white one, in my tag and kind of loop it around. There's where I put the bracket, and I love where it's at. Even though it's not as big as the photo, the ends curve so it points to each corner, so I think it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to add a little, these little pearls that I bought at the local scrapbook store. And sprinkle them around. Okay, now, do I get my twine yet? Yes. Gosh, I've been waking up with frogs in my mouth. Can you imagine a frog in my mouth? Every morning I kind of lose my voice, like, I don't know, this fall weather. Okay, this is where I made a loopy-loop, and I'm just going to kind of glue it. I fix it, see where I want, and then I put just a touch of glue underneath. And I'm going to tuck this side underneath the photo so that it looks like it's just photo is laying on top of the string. I've been sitting in my room watching old movies with my son Sean, and he's having a really hard time losing his dad. So we are binge watching a bunch of his favorite movies. I'm thinking that is how he wants to deal with losing his dad. And so if you see me kind of just not moving, that's what we're doing. We're talking. I forget and I leave the camera on. So the last thing I do is sprinkle with my favorite gloss spray. And you could pick that up at Close to My Heart. Here are the close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.